Looking at our world from a theological perspective. This is the Theology Central Podcast, making theology central.
Summer is almost here. Well, at least for the rest of you. Some of you are finally catching up. I mean, I live here in West Texas. Summer has been here for a couple of months, it seems like. I mean, we've already been almost close to 100 degrees a couple of times. So for the rest of you, I'll just act like we're in line with the rest of you. Summer is almost here. So the question is, so what are we going to be doing this summer? I mean, come on. What's your big summer plan? Are you going on vacation? Are you? Where are you going? Come on. Tell me, where are you going? Going on a cruise? Where are you going? Well, what is your big summer plan? Or plans, plural. Maybe you have more than one plan. What are you going to be doing this summer? I mean, we're right there. We're about to kick off that summertime, and I hope you do have a great summer. I hope you do lots of things. Maybe it's a great vacation. Maybe it's just relaxing. Whatever you're going to do this summer, I do hope, though, you make time for a little Bible study exercise. So what are we going to be doing here on this podcast for the Bible Study Exercise Podcast series for the 3 months of summer? We'll call it the 3 months of summer, from Memorial Day to Labor Day, 3 months. What are you going to do? Oh, are you willing to use some of your summertime fun time for Bible study? I know what you're thinking. That doesn't really sound fun. But come on, can we make it a summer of focusing? Yes, I know you're going to be focusing on other things, but maybe can we say it this way? Are you willing to take some time this summer to maybe really focus on where you are spiritually? Maybe we can all, by the time summer is over, we're in a better place spiritually. Me, you, others that you know, we can all work together to try to help each other spiritually so that we're spiritually better off. I don't know if we will accomplish that. I mean, look, all you can do is say, this is what I'm going to try to do, and then hopefully we can accomplish it. But I hope we can have a good summer. I've been sitting here thinking about what can I do this summer to just help myself spiritually and try to help others. I don't know if I have a good plan right now, but I know one thing. It will involve Bible study. And so what are we going to be doing for the Bible study exercise? That is what we're going to be talking about. Welcome, everyone. It is Monday, May the 22nd. 2023. It is currently 4:16 p.m. Central Time. And you know what? I'm coming to you live from the Theology Central studio located right here in Abilene, Texas. And the whole goal of this episode is to preview where I think we should go for our summer vacation. And I hope you will participate. I hope you will join us. And I hope we find it all to be beneficial. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to tell you some possible changes coming, kind of give you I'm just going to offer up a preview, maybe get you a little bit excited. Maybe you can get the tools if you need to get anything, some tools or resources that you can grab just to help you be ready for this summer of Bible study. I know. It's going to be a summer of fun, food, sun, whatever you're going to be doing. But I hope Bible study plays a part of it. I really, really do. And I'm going to do all I can do is try to provide it for you. You'll decide what you want to do with it, right? I think we can all agree. All right. Sounds good. All right. So first, let's do this. Many of you know, some of you know, many of you do not know probably, that we here, the Theology Central podcast, for our Bible study podcast series, we call it the Bible Study Exercise podcast series. We provide a curriculum free for anyone and everyone, right? We do not charge you. We pay money for that. And I have talked about how they are increasing the price for the curriculum that we provide. And I ask people to email me, say, yes, keep the curriculum, don't keep the curriculum, sign me up. Hey, you can remove me from the list, whatever. Just some feedback. And I'm just going to be honest. The feedback was very underwhelming, right? People didn't seem to care one way or people didn't care. Hey, I know I signed up for it, but I'm not going to email you to tell you anything. It was very underwhelming. So that was very frustrating and very disappointing because, hey, it's not like, I'm a mega church. I'm a little podcast in the middle of nowhere, Texas. So that was a little underwhelming. So I think this is what we're probably going to be doing. I have in fact, I can tell you here really quick. I have until for the Explore the Bible curriculum, we have till June the 8th before I make a decision whether I cancel it or keep it. All right. So between now and June the 8th, if I decide, I will let you know by June the 7th that we are canceling it and it is gone. The other one is Bible Studies for Life. Bible Studies for Life. I have till June the 2nd. And then I'll have to make a decision whether I keep it or cancel it. Here is where I'm leaning right now. This is where I'm leaning. My leaning is this. I will just purchase the physical copy of the Explore the Bible curriculum and the Bible Studies for Life curriculum myself. I'll get the physical copy. I'll have it delivered to my house, right? And then we'll still do the Bible study exercise based off that curriculum, but you will not have the curriculum to look at unless you go to lifeway.com and you sign up for the physical copies to be sent to your house. Right? Well, then no one can accuse me of trying to get money. No one can accuse me of asking for money. You'll just have to pay Lifeway, right? Or I could say, if you want to sign up, you've got to commit to, about $10 a month. You've got to commit to about $10 a month to be able to get access to the curriculum. Cause that would be fair. I think to get, for everything we provide, it would actually probably cost you more than $10 a month because we not only, provide the adult study guide, we also provide the daily discipleship guide. And we provide both Explore the Bible and Bible Studies for Life. So if you add it up and with shipping, yeah, you'll probably be paying more than $10 a month. So I don't want to necessarily do that. I mean, I guess you can pay Lifeway, but there's a part of me that says, hey, if you want it, then I need $10 a month. But I don't want to do that. But at the same time, if we're paying all of this money and the curriculum is not being used, so I need you to email me. ASAP, newsif@yahoo.com. newsif@yahoo.com. And I need to know, keep it, get rid of it. I need something. And if it's another underwhelming response, then we're going to be getting rid of all the curriculum. And then you can go to lifeway.com and buy your own copies. And then the money that people do give us to support the ministry will just go to cover, the costs for broadcasting. It will cover the cost because I think one person helps pay for the curriculum now. The money that they give each month, that would cover the entire cost of broadcasting for the Sermons 2.0 app in Church One. They literally the money they give to cover the curriculum would just cover our broadcasting for that entire platform. I mean, so pay for curriculum that people aren't really giving me much feedback on, or help pay for the actual broadcast. I mean, a wise man would probably go, curriculum people aren't really saying much about, or broadcast where I can literally look at the numbers of how many people are listening to the broadcast. The money would be much more well spent. I'd be a better steward to put that money directly towards covering the cost of broadcasting on Sermons 2.0 and the Church One. I mean, they would cover the money they give to cover the curriculum. It would be the entire broadcast would be covered. Now, then all we would have to do is have money to cover our broadcasting on the Spreaker platform. But we would be on our way, almost covering the cost of the broadcast. We would be on our way. So I love providing the curriculum. I think there's not a lot of podcasts out there that say, hey, we're going to do a Bible study exercise. I'm going to give you curriculum and we're going to give you free access to it. There's not a lot of podcasts out there doing that. But at some point, when they raise the price, I got to make a decision. So that's what we have. I would love for you to let me know. And if you don't want to let me know, that's okay. That's okay. But I have to look, when it comes to interpreting silence, It's hard to interpret silence correctly. Let me just tell you, right? Because you can say, well, nobody cares. Sometimes you interpret it that way and you are so wrong. You are so wrong. So I'm not going to try to interpret it. I just have to act upon it. I'm not going to try to interpret what people may think about it. I'm just going to say, look, based off this response, this is what we're going to do. So this coming, we're getting ready to start. I'm getting ready to give you the summer preview. So here's what's going to happen. If I'm going to get rid of the curriculum, you'll need to order your physical copies sooner rather than later if you want to actually participate with the curriculum. I think a lot of people look at the curriculum and then decide they feel like they're not getting anything from it. I think a lot of people feel like it's not doing much for them. To me, I understand that, but you remember, I've had multiple people, like right here next to me, I have the feature, a daily Bible study guide. I've had people look at this and go, I'm not getting much out of it. I don't understand that. I could take this Bible study guide right here, a Bible and a notebook, and to me, this is like a seminary. Because, it's what you put into it, right? It's the effort you put into it. So I can take the curriculum, explore the Bible, or the Bible Studies for Life, and you just give me a physical copy of that, a Bible, a notebook, and some reference tools, and I believe that's Bible college and seminary. People are like, well, it's not deep enough. It's not doctrinal enough. It's not only if you don't put forth the effort. It can be as deep as you want it to be. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'll just have it sent directly. In fact, I've already ordered my physical copies. I'll just have them show up here at my house, and I'll just have the actual physical copies, and I'll go to town on both of them. So that's my thinking. Maybe it's a bad decision. You have time to convince me of how wrong that I am. Explore the Bible up to June the 8th. June the 2nd for Bible Studies for Life. All right. Now, we have been using exclusively Bible Studies for Life. That's what we have been using exclusively. However, we are about to switch for summer 2023 to the Explore the Bible curriculum. That's where we're going to be going this summer. And here's what you have. You have till June the 8th to look at it. And then decide, no. Please. I want the digital copy. Don't get rid of it. I want it. I want to be able to look at it. I want to be, and hey, then I got no problem doing what I can to provide people what they need. We have to be wise. I know sometimes people don't understand it, but, it costs money. Okay. It costs money. Okay. Like, I know for people listening on the other side of the microphone, they just grab their podcast app. And they don't realize all of this takes money, right? It takes money to broadcast. It takes money. It takes time. And so, I don't like ever mentioning it, but hey, Lifeway is like, hey, it's costing, everything's going up in a price. And so we're going to charge you more now for access to the curriculum. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we pay for the curriculum, not for my benefit, for your benefit. Okay. So like, I have to know. So here's what we're going to do. All right. So I need you to know, I need you to email me newsif@yahoo.com. That's newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com. And I need some feedback. I had one person, they said they love the curriculum. I think it keeps it organized. Look, one of the reasons I love the curriculum, let me give you an example. Let me give you the example. Coming up in July, I believe it's July the 3rd. I was just getting the information. I think it's July the 3rd to July the 7th, maybe July 3rd to July the 8th. I'm going to be gone. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in Boston, right? I'm going to be in Salem. I'll be in Boston and I'll be in Salem. That's where I'll be from like July 3rd to July the 8th. There's going to be no broadcast during that time. None. But guess what? If everyone has access to the curriculum, people can be using the curriculum for that week and not miss out on any Bible study exercise. So I love that feeling. Like it takes off pressure from me. See, it takes pressure off from me because I'm like, I didn't get to record this week. Everyone had the curriculum. So I love it for that reason. But hey, whatever works. So that's kind of where we are. So I need you to email me, newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com. I hate talking about this, but I do have to make a decision. And when I saw today that, man, my time, one of those, I have to make a decision by June the 2nd and the other one by June the 8th. I've got limited time to make this decision. So, because I almost went and canceled it today. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just give everyone one more opportunity to decide what they want. And look, if the majority of people don't want it, then hey, it was a great idea, or at least I think it was a great idea. Let me say it this way. It was an idea that no one else thought was great. Or let me say it this way. It was an idea that a few people thought were great, but clearly not the majority of people who listen. Look, I've said it so many times. If you take the number of downloads, right, that we get, right, I think just, for example, just this month, just on Sermons 2.0/Church 1, I think we're close to 3,000 downloads. If every person donated, if every one of those people would have donated $1 per month, just $1 per month, we could provide all the curriculum in the world that's available. We could provide everything. Like, I mean, that would be insane. Like it would be insane. But we know realistically that's not going to happen. So then we have to make decisions on, okay, we've got all these people listening. Now, how can we best minister to them and do so in a way that makes sense financially, right? Because it's not like I'm getting a salary for doing this. So I have to make wise decisions. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to see. So, but here's what I want you to consider. Before you make your decision, if you've had access to the curriculum, I want you to access the curriculum this week, and I want you to look at what we're getting ready to do for the summer. I'm going to point you to the curriculum. If you haven't had access to the curriculum, sign up today. All you got to do is email me, newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com. Say, hey, I would like to see the curriculum. I'll send you the link. You're in for free. Right now, once you sign up, you got to email me back and say, hey, I signed up. Here's the name I use, because then I have to assign all the curriculum to your name. Not asking for money, not asking for you to promise any money, because we want the curriculum to be free, right? We just have to make wise decisions financially here. But we want you to at least look at it, because you may look at it and go, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't know this was available. And then you may look at it and go, hey, I think it's worth it. Keep it. Even if you can't give a dime, even if you never want to give a dime, it's okay. As long as I'm getting enough people say they want it, then it's my job to figure out the money. It's my job to figure out the money. It's not your job. But I need you to tell me you want it, or it's beneficial, if it's that simple. I think most have said, not really using it, not really liking it. It's not really doing anything for me. It's not really that in depth. I've heard lots of criticisms of it. But I understand the criticism, but it was always designed to supplement. It was always designed to supplement what we do on the air. And it was always designed to offer possibly a separate perspective than the one you're getting on the air, so that I'm being as fair with all the different perspectives out there. So I thought that people understood that, but I don't know. I think some people thought, I don't know what they thought. I don't know what they thought they were. I guess some people, I wanted a seminary education when I downloaded that curriculum, and it wasn't seminary. So therefore it's trash. I don't know what some people wanted. I don't know what, hey, give me free curriculum and it better be to my high standards. Okay. And sometimes it's hard to know. Sometimes you're like, man, what do you have to do? But I want you to at least look, because you'll see what we're getting ready to do, and you can be like, oh, the curriculum would be beneficial here, or no, the curriculum wouldn't. So are you ready? All right. I know that's a lot of the housekeeping information, but we had to get it out of the way. Here's your summer preview. Coming to a phone or a computer near you, summer of 2023, we will be opening our Bibles. And we will be going to the Old Testament. and a specific Old Testament book. I'll give you all the details here in just a second. First, if you have access to the curriculum, or if you ask for access to the curriculum and I assign it to you, you will open the curriculum and you will not look at the curriculum at the top because that's Bible Studies for Life. You'll be looking at the curriculum at the bottom, which is Explore the Bible Adult. Explore the Bible Adult. This is the adult curriculum. You will look for Session 1, which is entitled Prepares. Session 1 Prepares. You'll click on it. You will see Session 1 Prepares. It's available now all the way through July the 2nd. And we'll be covering Jeremiah chapter 1, verses 4 through 19. Now, that may not give you a lot of clues, but if you open the curriculum, it's taking a second here to open. Summer of 2023, Explore the Bible, Summer 2023. We are going to be covering 2 books in the summer of 2023, the book of Jeremiah and the book of Lamentations. Jeremiah and Lamentations, that will be our summer 2023 study if you want to participate. All right? Now, if you look down, here is how it's going to work. All right, you ready? It's going to go from June the 4th to August the 27th. June the 4th to August the 27th. Session 1 will be entitled Prepares. It will be on Jeremiah 1, verses 4 through 19. Session 2 will be Judges, Jeremiah 2, 1 through 13. Session 3 will be Personal, Jeremiah 7, 1 through 15. Session 4 will be Exclusive, Jeremiah 12, 1 through 13. Session 5 will be Shapes, Jeremiah 18, 1 through 12. Session 6 will be Rules, Jeremiah 23, 1 through 12. Session 7 will be Present, Jeremiah 29, 4 through 14. Session 8 Redeems, Jeremiah 31, 23 to 34. Session 9 Worthy, Jeremiah 35, 5 through 19. Session 10, Speaks, Jeremiah 36, 19 to 31. Session 11, Jeremiah 42, 7 through 22. Session 12, Jeremiah 50, verse 11 to chapter 50, verse 11 to verse 34. August the 27th, Session 13, Lamentations 3, 19 through 33. That's the schedule the study guide gives. We will obviously be modifying, changing, adding, we'll do whatever, but that's the curriculum right there, handing it to you. All right. I'll go through that again. So this is what now I'll make it very clear. This is how it always works. I'll try to let you know what's coming so that you can do a couple of things. First, you should buy new notebooks, a notebook for the book of Jeremiah and a notebook for the book of Lamentations. 2 new notebooks, right? I always challenge you. I don't know when the last time you bought a physical Bible. You should buy a new physical Bible just for the studies, right? I always love having a new physical Bible, okay? If you don't have a good Bible dictionary, you need one. If you don't have a good Bible handbook, you need one. All right. So a good Bible handbook, a good Bible dictionary. You need those 2 things. If you can't afford those, email me, newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com. We always try to provide dictionaries and Bible handbooks to anyone who needs them. We always do. And we are always grateful for those who help cover the cost of us trying to provide those books for people. But if you ever need one, a dictionary or a Bible handbook, let us know. We will order them. Basically, I get your name, your address. We order it. It's delivered directly to you. You never hear from us again. We don't send you an email asking for money or anything like that. And, we just want to provide that for you. So make sure you have 2 new notebooks, Jeremiah and Lamentations. Make sure you have I would argue a new physical Bible. So I obviously would say pencils, some good pencil sharpeners, right? So make sure you have all of those things, a Bible dictionary, a Bible handbook, and then start today. Start reading Jeremiah chapter 1. Start today. You say, well, study doesn't necessarily kick off till, say, next week. Why wait? Just start reading Jeremiah 1 over and 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 over again. Live in it. Listen to it. Live in Jeremiah until it becomes a part of you. The more you do that, the more then the Bible study will mean something to you. And then we will obviously start assigning homework and maybe some Bible study methods, some things we may do. We'll try to make it fun. We'll try to make it interesting. And we'll try to make sure that it's a successful study. We hope we will make it a successful study. That is the plan. All right. So Jeremiah and Lamentations. Right now, get you a Bible, get you 2 notebooks, one for Jeremiah and Lamentations. Get you a Bible, get you 2 notebooks, a Bible dictionary, a Bible handbook. Start reading Jeremiah now. Don't even worry about Lamentations now. Just start reading Jeremiah now. Just read it. Jeremiah 1, just Jeremiah 1. Live in that chapter. Live it. Breathe it in. Now, obviously, that this is a quick study through the book of Jeremiah. We're not going to be able to cover everything, but remember how this works for those who've never participated. As you read the chapter that I assign, you get to ask questions directly to me, newsif@yahoo.com, saying, can you cover this? I don't understand this. And then I turn the microphone on, and guess what I do? I answer your questions. There you go. And so the study is guided by you who participate. Those who don't participate, it's not guided by you because, well, it's the people who speak up or are like, I'm going to take it in that direction. There you have it. That's where we're going to be, Jeremiah and Lamentations. It's going to be an interesting summer. Now, remember that July 2nd, session 5 is scheduled for July 2nd. Jeremiah 18, 1 through 12. I will be gone that week, but I will be there the Sunday before, right? I'll be leaving that Monday. I'll be back before the next Sunday. So I guarantee you, I promise you, that I will make sure that hopefully during those church services, I make up for my absence. I will make sure, and I'll make sure all of those messages are uploaded. Say that Sunday school, Sunday morning, Sunday night, it'll all be dedicated to Jeremiah in some way, shape, or form. That will be the plan. And then it'll be single standalone sermons. It won't really be connecting maybe with other things that we're doing, but it will be kind of like we did this past Sunday on our study of temptation. Those were standalone sermons, but I think they advanced and got us through the curriculum in a pretty decent way. So we'll be doing something similar throughout the summer. And I hope that it will be beneficial. So so your assignment is pretty simple. Look at the curriculum. Remember, look at the curriculum. I'm going to the curriculum. You're going to see 2 rows. The first row is Bible Studies for Life. The other row is Explore the Bible. You'll have to kind of click over, and it will be Session 1 Prepares. That's the one you'll want to look at. Look at it. Just look at it. Glance it over. Right? And if you've never signed up immediately. newsif@yahoo.com. Look at it and go, nope, this is trash. Don't like it. And that's fine. You don't have to go into great detail why you think, it's not up to your high standards. Just say, nope, I'm not interested. Thank you. You can remove me. Right. And then I'll gather all the information and make a decision. If you already have access to the curriculum, look at it. Go, nope, not going to do it. Not going to look at it. Don't care. Remove me. All right. Thank you. And then if it's going the direction I think it's going to go, we'll cancel the digital curriculum. And then if you want to participate, you'll go to Lifeway each quarter and you will buy the curriculum for yourself. And there you go. You'll have it delivered to your house and you'll have a physical copy. There you go. And I'll try to always give you advance notice so that you'll know which one to buy. Because sometimes we may use Bible Study for Life. Sometimes we may use Explore the Bible, right? And then you can buy the one there. And then there you go. Now, I think having the curriculum to me is beneficial. Personally, I believe it's beneficial, but you may not. You can do as you feel. But I would love to get feedback. I would love to get feedback. But that's where we're going this summer. Jeremiah and Lamentations. I guarantee you we'll do a book background study maybe as early as Wednesday, depending on how Wednesday night works at Victory Baptist Church. We may do some kind of a book background study using one of the Bible dictionaries or a Bible handbook as early as Wednesday. And then Sunday, we may start doing something in Jeremiah chapter 1. All right? We'll see. We'll see. I think it could be a good study. I think so. I think it could be greatly beneficial. I think so. At least my own personal feelings. My promise is this. Hopefully by the end of the summer, you know Jeremiah and Lamentations better than you did before the summer started. Now, there's some other things we want to do this summer, but this one just seemed like a very straightforward, easy thing to do, and it will answer lots of questions about the future of the curriculum. All right. Email me, newsif@yahoo.com. newsif@yahoo.com. Make sure you get 2 notebooks, right? Bible dictionary, Bible handbook. Everyone should have those. Make sure you start reading Jeremiah chapter 1. Find a Bible as soon as you can. Find a Bible as soon as you can. Go to Jeremiah chapter 1. Jeremiah chapter 1. I got a new Bible here. Jeremiah chapter 1. And there you go. The words of Jeremiah, the son of Hilkiah, of the priests that were in Anathoth in the land of Benjamin, to whom the word of the Lord came in the days of Josiah, the son of Amon, king of Judah, in the 13th year of his reign. There's already plenty to start working on right there. Right? Plenty to work on. Yeah. There you go. So much more I want to say. But I just wanted to give a preview. All right. It says the title of this is preview. So there wasn't I don't think I gave any false advertising that I was going to start doing any teaching. But there you go. We will see what happens. We'll see how this plays out over the next, I'll if you say, well, when do you need to make your decision? Well, I've already told you June 2nd, June the 8th, I have to make a decision to cancel. So I have all the way up till I'm going to say June the 1st. I will make the decision to, I'll just cancel both at the same time or keep both at the same time. I'll either cancel it or just leave it on auto renew. And if it's auto renew, then we'll have that curriculum throughout the summer. All right. So, and now I will tell you this, if you know that just be prepared to go to lifeway.com and go ahead and order yourself the Bible, explore the Bible curriculum for summer 2023, Jeremiah and Lamentations, because if it gets canceled, it will be gone. It will just be gone. Come June the 2nd and June the 8th, it will be gone. All right. I think that's a pretty, I put it this way. I would rather tell you in advance than just tell you, I'm sorry, it's been canceled, and not give anyone a fair opportunity. So I feel like that was the right way to handle it, is to let everyone know. All right. I was going to break this down into 2 podcast episodes. One is the preview and one is telling you about the curriculum. But I feel that telling you about the curriculum is part of the preview because it's letting you know, hey, moving forward, there may no longer be any digital curriculum. So that summer 2023 could look very different than previous years of doing the study with the curriculum. It could look really, really different. All right. And I apologize for even having to bring it up. But again, I'm not the pastor of a mega church. I'm not a pastor, of some rich church. We already try to do what we can by buying books for people. We do what we can to provide curriculum for people. We do what we can broadcasting on multiple platforms, that cost. We do everything we can, but at some point you just have to go, well, not cost efficient. This is just not, it's not effective. It's not efficient. And we have to make that decision. But no matter what, even if we get rid of the digital curriculum, we still will be studying Jeremiah throughout the summer of 2023. Nothing's going to change there because I will just order myself the physical copy and I will use that to at least structure and base some of what we do on it. Remember, sometimes we ignore the curriculum completely. The curriculum has always been there as a supplement. It's always been there in addition to. It's always been just an extra thing. It always has. Sometimes we really mention it. Sometimes we don't. Either way, I'm going to keep getting it. I've been getting that curriculum for I don't know how many years of my life. And so I continue to get there's multiple things that get sent to me every single month and quarter because I just like having that. I like sitting down at a table. Like here, I've got the feature Bible study guide. This is an old one from 2016. And I like just opening it up and going, oh, they want me to look at Ephesians 4:11 through 12 today. It may not be what I chose to look at. It may not even be what I'm interested in. But then I have to force myself for 30 minutes, an hour, whatever I'm giving myself for Bible study or devotional time to work on that. I love that, right? Because then I have to go, this is not where I would be looking for, but now I've got to work. I almost view it as an assignment. Like, hey, here's what you have to work on. And then I take it as a challenge. All right, man, I wasn't really thinking about Ephesians today. And I don't even know what to do with this passage. All right, well, I got 30, set the timer. I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to see what I can do with it. And then at the end of the 30 minutes, I'm like, man, clearly I don't understand this passage, or clearly I'm going to need more time. So that's how I love opening up the mailbox or looking at the digital curriculum and go, we're going to be in Jeremiah. I don't think I would have picked Jeremiah. I don't think I would have picked that. But now I'm like, okay, there's some challenges in Jeremiah. And in Lamentations, how well do I know Lamentations? I don't even know the last time I studied it. All right. So I got some challenges ahead of me. All right. So I like that part of it. A lot of people like to pick and choose what they want, but I don't. I like to be forced not to look at what I want because then I just think you end up kind of living in you just kind of like live in a bubble, right? Where you're just kind of looking at what you want, and sometimes you'll just kind of keep looking at the same thing or your little pet doctrine or your little pet subject. And I like being forced to look at all kinds of different things. So, that's one of the reasons I do that. All right. newsif@yahoo.com. That's newsif@yahoo.com. I'm looking forward to the summer of 2023 as you, me, and anyone else you can invite. We grab a new Bible, a new notebook, Bible dictionary, Bible handbook, possibly digital curriculum, and we dig into the book of Jeremiah and the book of Lamentations. Please start reading Jeremiah chapter 1. Well, you needed to start like 15 minutes ago. Start reading it immediately. The YouVersion Bible app, just hit play to listen to it be read to you. Yeah. So much more we could say. All right, thanks for listening. Everyone have a great day. We'll be talking more about maybe this Wednesday, possibly, you're going to be hearing kind of a book summary, book overview of the book of Jeremiah. Maybe did I say Sunday? This Wednesday night at Victory Baptist Church. So it could be that soon when we start doing the overview. And I hope you will be ready. Have your notebooks by then. So you need to just go leave your house right now and go to, Office Depot, wherever you get your notebooks, and get them immediately. Stop listening to me. Go get your stuff. All right. Everyone have a great day. God bless.